Good day, diecast peeps. I'm here today. Almost didn't do a video today with the weather, the way it's been outside. It's now, see, it's lightened up a little bit. Before the next round comes, I've lived in this house for 8 years. It's never flooded. The street will get a little bit along the curbs. That's it. Backyard a little bit where it drains out. That's it. We had hail last night. Woke up at 5 something this morning. Wife told me she wasn't going into work. There's no way she could get there. So I said, well, why not? She's like, our road is flooded. I'm like, okay, no big deal. It's just the edges or something. She's like, no, it's up to the truck in the driveway. Our driveway slants. So I went and looked. The neighbor's cars across the street in the street where the water was like fixed to go over the hood. It was bad. It died down before the next round. I ventured out. Found a lot of flooding and stuff, but I went and ventured out and zigzagged through stuff and used the Tahoe with the 22s. The garage floor is wet, damp, so I can't go out there and get some other stuff that I was gonna open because it's damp. Car's on. You know, I gotta save the challenge. I don't care if everything else gets flooded, including diecast. It's up on all kinds of stuff. So ramps and everything. But I ventured out. I had to go get my Whataburger this morning. And have my tea. But I'll get to this. There'll be 2 videos. First one is Saturday stuff from the Hot Wheels meet here. The next one will be Sunday stuff. Yesterday, because today is Monday. Yesterday stuff, which I found at Trader's Village. I decided to go there. They was having a Comic-Con thing, and I decided to go there. And I found some stuff there. So I'm going to put them in 2 different videos, so it's not all cluttered. There was something else I was going to do too, and forgot. Oh well. Not a big deal. We're going to get to this first, though. You guys have already seen these. After I posted them on Instagram, a few people said, which Bluebird wagon did you open up? Because I told them I opened up one. And I said, I just opened up one. And they said, remember, there's a mesh grill and a smooth grill. So I went and checked. I opened a mesh grill. But I do have one smooth grill here. And then they said, well, did you get the roll cage variation? I'm like, in the Bluebird? No, there's a roll cage variation in these. And the 2 that I put back that I was going to keep didn't have the roll cage, and the 2 that I did put back had a roll cage. So I put one in the package, took it there, and I kept the other one. So I have one of each. I don't know if you can see it. The top one, the bottom has the roll cage. There you go. You can catch it a little bit by the window. There you go. The bottom one has the roll cage. So I have one of each of those. And just as I figured, the yellow Toyota, I think I came back with 3. I only sold one of them. Nobody really cared for them. Everybody has said they're ugly. So I'm going to move these out of the way so I have space. And, well, I don't have no boxes. I'm like, oh crap, I didn't bring my little knifey thing in here. But I don't have any boxes to open, so I got to pick those up and put those in a box before the next video. Those kids come in here, they'll rip them apart. Okay, so let's get started with this first. There'll be a little video at the end of this. I think it's like 3 minutes long, I'm not for sure. Of the Hot Wheels Club. There's a lot of people in this area that watch these YouTubes, that do YouTubes, like PBAJ 1972. He's in the pictures. He's in the video. Mark, you're in there. Frank Tank, he's in there. I think there's one other guy that's in it also. But they don't really say anything. I just walked around. I'll try to post in that little section who's who. I wish I had little arrows so I could point. But I'll keep their identities find of which person it is. I'll just throw their names at the bottom. Really, really enjoyed it. Seeing all of them. It was a custom contest, as you guys know. I didn't win anything. There was a lot of cars there. Usually it's not like that. I think because they opened it up to T's gonna make me burp. I'm sorry. Of however many castings possible, a lot of people There was one person that had like 12. So, I mean, it's one of those guaranteed to win things. I'll post the ones that I took, like I promised. I'm gonna have to move this down a little bit. Hope it don't fall. Let's flip this over. Beep, 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 beep. There's one. It's the Nova, Bel Air, whatever. And out of the ones when they were finished, let me screw down here. When they finished, I went and looked at the paperwork to see, and amazing, somehow, the one that I just kind of threw together had the most votes out of the 4. Was this one, the Corvette. Let's scoot her over this way. You can see the wheels. Some of the lights affecting it. Yeah, the light's gonna mess with it. As you can see, pipes and stuff. If someone wants the first 2 I just showed, let me know. Maybe I'll figure some out. They may end up on eBay. I don't know. We'll figure it. But the next 2 I can't get rid of. I'm hanging on to them. This is the two-tone paint. It's supposed to change colors, blue, purple, you know. The seats have been done purple. And then it's got, as you can see real good right there, it's got a stripe in the middle, a purple stripe to match the seats. Then the other is blue, purple with the motor, wheelie bar. Oh, and the little pipes that are underneath there. Get back up there. So there's this one. And then the station, the one I told you I ripped out of the package, it was a 1982 55 Chevy out of the Hot Ones package from 1982. It used to look like this. Somebody had one there and I picked it up. That's what it used to look like. So I'm going to put this back in the package because the way I took it apart was with the acetone. So it peeled off. There's no marks on it. I can put this one back in it. That's what it ended up being. When I was finished with it, there's my taxi. My gasser taxi. It's got tempo on the top. There you go. Now you can see it a little bit better. It's got that. So it went from before to after. I'm glad I found somebody. And I've been to the table, I don't know, a gazillion times. Let me put this back for a few minutes. Went to the table a gazillion times and never seen it. And PJ was standing at the table once and I was like, oh, I need that. How much is that? So the guy told me, I said, well, I need that. So I did one, and I really didn't want to open it, but I did want to do an actual 55 gasser. So I got that and turned around, got another one to go right back in it. That was just the way that one was. No scratches or dings or nothing on it. I also picked up the last one that I know of I needed. I need to go look to make sure. The same guy had the loose Scooby-Doo van. So I picked up the Scooby-Doo van. So this can go with the van display. Let's see here. We'll start with next. We'll do this. Also, guy next to me, Drew. I sit by him sometimes. He's a really, really good guy. I don't think he does videos or anything. I'll just show you. It's hard to speak. So it's loose. He had 2 loose ones and one in the package. So I picked up a loose one. Well, you guys know how it sits. I picked up a loose one. PJ got the other loose one. I'm sure he's going to do a video. I said, hey, PJ. I hollered at him across the thing and said, look, and showed him, and he came in there. Eventually, he grabbed the other loose one, so he's got another Lucy. I don't know, he's probably up to 10. 10 of those. So that's my first Lucy. This one I got for the Toys R Us display. However, once I got home, I remembered that I put the Super Treasure Hunt truck in its place. So this may end up on there, and I may take one of the mainline ones off, or I may just hang on to it loose and then later stick it in a display. I may end up getting rid of it later, but right now I'm going to hang on to it. And then the one in the package. Package is mint. As soon as I pull out the other one, I'm going to see which one's the worst. And eventually one of them will be sold, probably. Traded off. I'm not for sure what I'm going to do yet. Then I picked up, which one I'm going to do next? Let's do this one. I picked this up for a couple bucks, like I think it was $5 or $6. I picked this up. It was in a package. I'm not worried about the crease on the card or anything. It's a Super. Reason I got this, I'm going to take this out of the package. I'm not going to rip the package open because I'm going to make him a new package to match his car. There's a guy I go to the car shows with that has a 34 Ford. He's an awesome guy. He's an ex-fireman. He does a lot for the car shows. He does a lot for the community. So I'm going to turn this in to match his car. It's going to be tough because the decals and everything are going to be very difficult. But I've taken pictures of his, got close-up shots, figured out what I needed. I'll put them on the computer, and then my wife helps because I have problems with it. She'll make them the right size with the measurement, and then we'll print them out. So that's what this is going to end up being. It may take me a couple months. There's also somebody else that's got a blue FJ. She don't watch my videos, so I found a bigger one, and I'm going to put the snorkel and custom line. It's already the right color. I just got to customize it with the snorkel and the wheels and everything like she's got hers. And then I'm doing somebody else's also. Next, this. It's the custom auto. Let's take it out of here. One of 2,000. One of up to 2,000. However, there's no number. So how are you supposed to know if there's... It's the 22nd Annual Collectors Convention. There's no number on it. I'm going to have to look because I thought they had numbers. I just don't know. Holy moly. Think this thing's ever been opened. There we go. Yeah, I don't think it's ever been opened. I don't want to bend it. I'm not opening this up. I collect the custom autos too. There's that one. There's the gold one. I didn't have this one, and I thought for the price, wasn't bad. I had extra money to spend. He came and looked at my table. He didn't see anything that he really needed. So he told me, just give me this amount of money, and it's done. Because I've seen them for more than that. So this one will go up there. I don't know if it's going to work or not. Let's try. Right at the end, over here. Hold on. Where's my finger? There it is. Right? Oh, that's big. Boop, boop, boop. Right there. Then I tried to show you. Anyway, the 4 at the end next to the door, they're custom autos. They're the special ones, like from the racetrack, I think. The Indy one, the Kansas City one. I have 2 of the Modern Classics. I have Redline Club ones. I think there's only one that I'm missing. So, but I needed this to go over there. Okay, done with this one. Next, we'll get to, I know I'm sliding these down as I go, but I'm fixing to bypass those for a minute. Sorry, I heard the door. I was trying to figure out what my wife was doing. Anyway, Let me pause this and go check. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about the pause. No, I thought someone was at the door, and I'm like, no one should be at the door. We have no soliciting signs and everything all over the door. No, she went outside to take pictures. What I heard was the TV. The news people on the TV for talking about the weather and the flooding. Anyway, there was a guy. He came in there. Never seen him before. I think there was one other person that kind of knew who he was. I seen him walk around a little bit. He came to my table twice, but never really said anything. He had a bag with him, but I didn't ask what was in the bag, because I just don't do that normally. Unless it's like PJ or Marker or somebody, then I'll say, hey, you didn't bring nothing? But someone like that, I don't bother him, because it could have been stuff he bought. I didn't know. He didn't say anything. About 20 minutes later, he comes to my table, and he asked me, he's like, I seen, because I had an M2 chase hauler, an extra one. And he said, do you collect M2s? I said, yeah. He tried to show me a few small ones, because he told me he wanted, if I would do a trade, because he wanted the Super Camaro, the Pro Stock, the newest one, the purple one that just came out. He wanted that. So, and I could see in the bag that he had a 1/24 scale in there. And I said, well, what's the 1/24 scale? He said, it's a chase. I'm like, well, what is it? So I said, do you care if I see it? I said, not that you'll trade it for this. He's like, well, I don't know. So he pulled it out, and I said, I acted like I didn't want it. I'm going to be honest. But I didn't have it. And I've hunted for it, and I couldn't find it. And he said, well, do you want this for that? And I'm like, okay. And he's like, well, can I get 2 supers for it? I'm like, I had a bad mutter that the card, hold on. Let me find a card that I don't care about. This one will work. Let's say this is the bad mutter, okay? Because it was bent like this, literally. And it had a huge crease like that. Actually, this one is actually better than the one that was on the bad mutter. So, and I had it just laying there. As you can see, it didn't even lay straight. And he said, how about if I take the bad mutter and that? And I'm like, okay. I was asking $20, 25 bucks for the Camaro, depending on who it was. I think like PJ or somebody could have got it for 15. And he asked about the bad mutter, and I said, 10 bucks, 8 bucks. He's like, okay, so that's about the same price I paid for the car. So I'm like, oh, okay, you know. So he gave me that, and I gave him 2 of those. The bad mutter he was going to open anyway, and so he put it in the thing, and I didn't know what he did with it. I took this. He then went to Mark. Mark, this was a steal of a lifetime. Thank you for having the Porsche. He had a super Porsche, and he went to him and traded him right off the bat. And then he was gone. Because when Mark said he had got the Camaro, I went over there and said, and was talking to Mark. I said, that guy, he's the one who gave you the Camaro that I had, and we couldn't find him. The guy was gone. He left. So he was in and out within 25 minutes. No one even knows who the heck he was that I know of. But anyway, 1 of 200. This is what I trade the Super Camaro for. The Hot Wheels Super Camaro for. These things are 60, 70 bucks on eBay. So to me, it was a hell of a deal for me. I got something I needed. That was way more and I didn't spend no money. But it's limited to 200 pieces. So I got that. And all of these have been put in big long totes, taken to storage, because a lot of stuff I'm taking to storage, I won't see it for a couple of years, because once it hits the storage, that's it. Because in a few years, year and a half, 2 years from now, we plan on moving, and we want a 2-story house, and it's got to have this particular rooms and stuff. I've told my wife it has to have a media room, because I'm turning the media room into my room, and it's going to be lined up with just cars and displays and stuff. Maybe a little TV and a table in the corner like this, that's it. But the whole wall from floor to ceiling is going to have loose cars, package cars, everything. I'm going to take everything out. But I went ahead and packed these up. So this one will eventually end up in another tote and go to storage. Okay, next. Now we get to the good stuff. These next 4 are for my display. I said I was going to go and I was going to get the 2 balloon deliveries. I only got one. The other guy wouldn't come off of one, and then he left before I could offer him $5 more, which is actually eBay price. So I just get it off of eBay from him. If he didn't want to sell it to me, that's fine. But I got these 4 that I'm going to open up. So I've got these. I've got a few retro entertainments. They're in the garage. That's why I said at the beginning of the video that the floor is a little wet and the car is up on jack stands and, you know, jacks and ramps and everything. So I can't exactly get around there to them at the moment. So I'll open those up later and I'll just stick them on the display. And then you guys will see the display. Because if I tell you everything that's on the display, what's the point of me showing you? But these are 4 of them. I got 1 blown delivery and 3 other ones. I've got 1 I'm watching on eBay because no one had it there. The car's in can. I really want to spend a whole lot for it. But I'm going to try to get it. And then it's going on here also. So that'll be 5 of these. And then 6 of the retros, I think. And then the other blown delivery or whatever. And then it'll be done. I can put it back together and be finished with it. Well, the little lights on it, the LED light strips, don't work right now. They've given up. Usually if you walk close to it, the lights came on. They're not doing it. So I don't know. I'll fix those on a later date. So first, it's time for the cracking party now. First stop. And I probably won't keep none of these Protectos, or I'll use them for extra supers or something. So I can just set those right here. First stop is a Thunder Roller. I was going to do the BJ and the Bear Thunder Roller, and then I started thinking about it. I think I only have 1. I could get another one, but I only have 1. I don't want to open up my only one. I don't have one of these, but I don't care about these. I like the Thunder Rollers, but I'm not a big fan of them. I really have to dig it. I don't care about this. All of these are metal bases, so it's gonna be pain in the ass. Excuse my language, whoops. It's gonna be a pain in the butt. I've got to mark and I've got to drill the holes in the metal. And they've got to be in the right spot. And this is from 2013 K-Day. I think it was a K-Day event. Holy moly, this thing is in there. It didn't want to come out, it was stuck. It's been in there for so long. 3 years. Okay, put that over there. This is set free. Oh wait, let's do this for these next 4. Maybe. Come on, you stupid thing. There we go. There we go. Put it that way. For the next 4. There's the Thunder Roller. It will have a new home here shortly. Next, from it's Series 12 Real Riders, number 404 is number 806. I had a few of these. I had to think, did I keep one? No, I didn't keep one because I normally don't keep these. It's number 806 of 4500. Series 12, I believe it was 2013, might have been 2014. It says 2013 on the back, but I don't know if that's 100% right. I don't think it was that long ago. I think they made it in 13 and they sold it in 14. It was Series 12, whatever year that was. It is the root beer colored dairy delivery. I was gonna do the Kmart green one, but the guy wanted $10 more than what I paid for this, so I figured I'll do this one instead. I do like when they have the holes in the back. I wish there was a way. I wish this was the same kind of material as the mainline ones, because they could come right off. I can't get them to do it, so if I can get it right and get the paper off, I'll cover up the word. I may be able to stick something else in this later. So There's that one. The Red Line Club diecast delivery. That's what it says on it. With the SS stripes. So there's 2 for the display. Then everybody knew I was getting one of these. I almost got the blue one too and just stuck the blue one and this one up there. But the one I want has the Hot Wheels big word on it. It's blue and white. That's the one I want to put on there because I just think that way none of them are exactly the same. And it's the 2011 one. It's this one. These just become a habit with me opening up anymore, these blown deliveries. I did them a long time ago, used some of them for customs, the blue, all the blue ones, the solid blue ones. And now they're just whatever. Whatever. I thought I almost took the one out of my display and opened it today. But that one's, I think, kind of a low number. This thing don't even roll neither. Hear it? The wheels, the back wheels, look. They don't want to roll right. So they're kind of loose. But there's that one. Number 4. Did this one have a number on it somewhere? It says number 3. That's interesting. And then, last but not least, I said I didn't want one of these. Mr. Brian Hunt. Or Hawk. I'm sorry, Brian Hawk. I said the wrong name. I told you at the convention I didn't want one of these. Yep, it's a convention piece, people. But I went ahead and did it anyway. The number is number 557. It's kind of a lower number. I'm sure people are going, wait, my number's higher than that. Don't open it. Don't open it. I'll trade you. Oh, too late. I didn't even show you what it was. It could be the Camaro. It could be the bus. It could be a Silverado truck. It could be the ugly barfy dinner car. Nah. I figured I needed a bus. That's the first convention piece I've ever opened up right there. First convention piece I've opened up. Well, the party one, the party truck, but out of a package, and it just came out, and it was what did I say? 557, and I ripped that sucker apart. So there's the convention bus. If you ain't seen it loose, I haven't decided if I'm gonna find a little piece of metal. I don't know if it'll stay open, but if I'm gonna open it up, maybe like so or something, because I have to drill a hole in the bottom and find a little piece of metal to pop it open in there, because I just think that would be kind of neat at the very end. Stick it in the end, not in the middle. Or if I'm just going to leave it like that or something, I don't know. I may find a piece to pop it open. So, but there's the convention bus from this year, a couple weeks ago maybe. Hold on. Oh, that's awesome. It's blue, but watch the thing around the Hot Wheels. It turns purple. I didn't know that, but it's blue. That's interesting. That's kind of cool. Anyway, there's the bus opened up. So there's that. So that's the end of this video. I don't know how long this video is. This says 14 minutes. I don't know how the first section was. So I'm going to cut this one off, go put these where I need to put, and get ready for the flea market one. Alright, see you in a few minutes. Bye-bye.
No, somebody's offering me the M2 for the set. Texting back and forth. He's good to get them auction. He goes last month he did Dallas and he was actually driving them on stage. I was like, man, I'm looking at, I found out it was on his watching.
And I get it closed till 10.
Look, John Walker.
He did all the work on his car.
They're a little pricey. I won't buy from them.
We did a bunch of work on the car. Got the AC finally fixed after 2 years with no AC.
Beautiful, man.
He takes it to the shop to get it vacuum and charged. He's on his way home on Grand Parkway. This lady, the square one.
Yeah, man.
I don't like the Thank you. It's a bracelet that had a bunch of metal balls.
That's your store, huh? I don't even go in there. I can't believe last time I went in there.
Yeah, I mean, it's been probably a month and a half, 2 months since I've been there, but
See, I used to go.
that was the one I used to go.
There's a custom contest today I told y'all about.
Thursday morning, I think was the truck day.
Guess what?
Oh, that's awesome.
Sure got a
Man,
big array in wild.
I know. All of mine are over here. Oh, there's mileage.
A lot of entries.
Yeah, there's a lot of interest today. Shut up, PJ.
I'll keep that broken. Hello.
Not wearing another particular.
Yeah, right. That's it.
Hey. Hello.
Oh, get it while it's hot.
It's Mark.
Hey, you found you a white light?
Yeah, man.
Hey, Scott.
I like it, man.
Yeah. I'll get them. I'll get them.
When was it, Saturday?
No, you came back. I didn't stay for the full time.
There it is.
Oh, it came through. 44.
It added it onto me.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Cool. Perfect.
But are you still ordering from the guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I can get different colors, and I get inserts too. You gotta let me know.
And then my table.
Me too. That's why I just order clear, but I can't
table.
get black. There's blue, and then inserts. And there's 3 different inserts. They're for loose cars. Inserts are expensive.
Notice there's no Datsuns on the table.
You know what it is?
I sold most of my stuff already.
Just make sure you get the bigger size.
oh, once you're on Darner's part of it.
These slot right in the chamber. And it actually keeps the chamber from here on.